Okay guys, there is a review on this on my channel, but it's filmed ages ago. And this is the conditioner and the shampoo by Royal Moroccan, and I got sent a sample of this with, like, I ordered some clothes or something, and there's like a sachet of conditioner, hair mask and curl cream in it, and I really like the curl cream, and I was like, oh well, I'll buy them. So I bought the shampoo, conditioner, hair mask and curl cream, and I wish I hadn't. When I bought them, I didn't know if they tested on animals or not. I didn't bother looking, and when they arrived, there is a giant picture of a rabbit, which means this company tests on animals, which at the time I didn't know about. But that aside, the conditioner is really thick. I like the conditioner more than the shampoo, but the reason they're both in my bad products, and the hair mask is as well, but I'll get to that in a minute. The shampoo is so drying, it just made my hair feel like straw, and especially after the products I'm going to mention next, I really needed that moisture because they ruined my hair. And I was like, oh well, it's got, Moroccan oil in and argan oil and all this, and it'll help. But the shampoo was so drying that it didn't matter how nourishing the conditioner was, it couldn't give my hair the moisture that the shampoo had taken out. So if I used the conditioner on its own with a different shampoo, it was fine. But using the shampoo and conditioner together, and even the hair mask, they couldn't put in the moisture and things that the shampoo had taken out, which kind of defeated the object of, using the shampoo. And these are quite pricey. These were £20 a bottle, and there's 500ml of product in, and the hair mask was £25 for a 500ml thing. And I will just go and show you that one. I'm going to tilt the camera again. These again have pumps, and I will show you the hair mask. Okay, so this is always back here, and this is what the box looks like. It's a Royal Moroccan hair mask treatment, and there's 500ml of it. This is supposed to be for salon use only. So you open the box, and this is what you get. And you have to unscrew the lid, and I have still tons of this left. It is so thick, and that is the colour of it. It looks disgusting and feels disgusting, but again, on its own it's okay, but it just didn't put in enough as the shampoo took out, and that was my only problem. If I used this and the conditioner with a different shampoo, it would be okay. But the only bad thing about everything in this line, minus the curl cream, so the shampoo, the conditioner and the hair mask, is that they stink. And I don't mean like literally stink, they stink and it hovers. And I can't describe it. It smells like old ladies' perfumes, and it hovers all day, and I didn't like it. People would come up to me and be like, is that your hair that smells? And I'd be like, yeah. It was so noticeable. I really didn't like it. So now I'm going to move on to my John Frieda toner. Okay, so I don't have these products with me, so I'll insert a picture of the John Frieda tone correcting shampoo and conditioner here. Okay, and there is a blog post on this, and it was done ages ago, but I will do an updated video on my hair experience with this product in general, just a video on its own, but I will do a little rant in this video. This was the point when I had bleached all of my hair, and you know, it was in okay condition. It was in quite good condition for the fact that I'd bleached it. And I bleached it from a light brown and it had gone to a dark blonde, medium blonde. It was quite ashy, which I was quite surprised about, and there wasn't that much orange in it and brassiness, but I was debating whether to use Shimmering Lights or this one, and just for the fact that I could get hold of it, I used this one. And this, again, for John Frieda, it ranges from about £5 to £8 a bottle, and you get 250 millilitres. But I hate this. This is like the worst hair shampoo conditioner product I have ever used, and I hated it that much after one use that I stopped using it. And I was like, oh well, maybe it's not this product, it's another one that I'm using. So I eventually switched around my hair routine, and I knew that if I used it and my hair reacted the way it did the first time, I knew it was this product. So I used it again, and I can't even explain the damage it did. My hair, I used this, rinsed it, used the conditioner, rinsed that, and even when my hair was wet, I could feel how yucky it felt. And I was like, no, maybe it's just wet and I'll see it when it dries. So I let it air dry, and my hair was like a frizz ball. It was horrendous. And it was a Saturday or a Sunday, I can't remember, but I had to call my hairdresser up, and I was like, you need to come and fix this. And at that point I had waist length hair, and at that point she came out and she did a home visit, and she tried to use certain products on it and they just didn't work. So after washing my hair and using all this stuff on it, she was like, I'm gonna have to cut it off for you. And we tried to save as much of my waist length hair as we could, and I ended up with a bob, and even that was still damaged, but I didn't want to go any shorter. So she advised me to contact John Frieda, and I did, and they were quite nice about it. I emailed them. So I called John Frieda up and they were really nice about it. I emailed them actually. I emailed them and left my details, and they called me back, and it must have been a Sunday when I emailed them, and about first thing Monday they called me back and apologised and things, and asked for the batch number and barcodes and things on the bottles, and then they sent me out a full repair shampoo, conditioner and 2 deep conditioners. And that is where I move on to this next product, so I'll insert a picture of them here. So I got sent the shampoo, the conditioner and the 2 deep conditioners, and at first they were okay. I mean, they weren't brilliant, but they helped slightly. But after finishing them, it wasn't anything special. Like, it claimed to help over stylized hair and damaged hair, and it really didn't. I know my hair was in a mess. It was a frizz ball, and I had to cut loads of it off. But even there are products out there that I've since used that have helped it amazingly, and the one John Frieda product through all of this that I actually loved was my Miraculous Recovery, and honestly I think that saved my hair. And I know it's a deep conditioner, but I was using that every time I washed my hair as a conditioner, and I was leaving it on for 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time, that saved my hair from what it was, and it took an awful long time. I don't know when I used the toner. It was probably just over a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Probably 2 years ago, I think. Maybe, I don't know. There was a blog post on it after I'd used both of them. And again, I will do a ranty video on them after. But the customer services was great, but the products just wasn't. Like, it had all this hype and everything, and I expected it to do something, and it didn't. So after that, I can't remember what shampoo and conditioner I used, but I think I went on to my Royal Moroccan, which was no better. But finally, I have healthier hair, and it's growing, and we're all good. Extensions come in very handy, especially when there's certain hairstyles you can't do with short hair, and obviously mine doesn't grow at a rapid rate, so extensions come in very handy when you want hairstyles or I want to change things up a bit. So both of them John Frieda products range from £5 to £8, and I would not recommend them. Moving on to a different brand. This is a Lush solid shampoo. I mentioned this in the good bit. But this is one I actually do have. And I have almost a full one, but I can't use it. It's this one. And this is just like a cream coloured one. And it has a few sparkly bits in. And it claims to make it's a deep cleaner and add shine to your hair, because it's called Shine. It's a Shine solid shampoo bar. And again, just over £5 for one. And I've used it probably 20 washes, maybe slightly less. But it's just so drying. Like, even with, maybe it's because at the time my hair wasn't brilliant, and even now my hair's not great. But I am using this currently, occasionally, to try and see if it does anything. I still find it slightly drying, and that's the only reason I don't use it, and I haven't used an awful lot of it, is because I find that with using this I need to use my coconut oil beforehand, use a conditioner, use a deep conditioner, then use a leave-in conditioner and a serum with it. And it's just so much hassle when I could just get a shampoo that works better and doesn't dry out my hair. So that's one of the missed products with Lush for me, I think. And I'll now move on to Tresemme. Okay, so I've just inserted a picture of the Split Remedy. I use the shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and another one, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a hair mask or something like that, deep conditioner, whatever. And for the claims it did, again, I think it was because of the hype, and it was like, oh, it's amazing, it'll save you going to the hairdressers, it'll, make your split ends appear reduced, and it didn't. The shampoo, conditioner was okay. I mean, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't too drying, but it wasn't, like, it didn't do what it claimed, which is why I didn't like it. But the leave-in conditioner was the worst. Like, it came with a pump and it was like a foam. So I'd apply it to my hair and it'd make my hair stiff and dry, and it stunk. Like, the smell was disgusting and it lingered and I really didn't like it. But no, I just stopped using it and bought a different one. I can't remember what I went to after that. Wasn't too long ago. I think that was just before or just after the John Frieda one. And lastly is another Tresemme one. Again, these Tresemme ones are about £4 to £6 for a 900ml bottle. And this one is the 24-hour body. I think that's what it's called. It's the volumizing one, and again, the only reason I didn't like it is because it didn't do what it claimed, and it was drying, and my hair has never been silky smooth ever, even before I started using dye and heat on it. But now I find more products that I like, whereas I seem to go through patches and phases where my hair just hates everything and then it likes things and it hates things. These were all in like a short period of time, like the John Frieda toner, then the full repair, then the split remedy, and then this one. I think they were all in like the same section, because after I used the volume one, the 24-hour body, I then found really good ones like my Lush and the Luxurious Volume and the Tresemme ones, and maybe it's my hair, I don't know. Maybe you had different experiences with the same products I really don't like, you might love. But the volume body one made my hair, it weighed it down too much. Like it seems. So it weighed my hair down, made it feel really heavy, and it looked quite greasy. So there was no volume, there was no nothing, it was drying. So that is why I didn't like that. So that is all the products, guys, and thank you for watching. Sorry for the long video, and stay tuned for more. Bye guys.